Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Factorio Space Age. Let's get back to it. You can see our little 8 research stations are firing away. Science packs look good, just red and green right now. And in between episodes, I did some things. I've let the research run, obviously. And I unlocked the steel furnaces and replaced a lot of our furnaces with the steel ones. And then I set up this new production line just to start building walls. We've got a little bit in here, not a ton. Starting to accumulate. But we've got things to do. Oh, the other thing I did between episodes is I kind of went around the perimeter and cleared out more enemies and kind of expanded our exploration of the perimeter. Got a whole bunch of enemies up here. I haven't tried to fight these guys yet. Haven't tried to fight those guys yet over here. But down here, I tried to fight these guys and I got my butt whooped. So this episode, we got a few things we need to do. It may not all happen this episode, but there's a few priorities I'm thinking of. One, we need to start building some perimeter walls. The second is we need to automate ammunition to a higher degree than what we got going on here. In fact, our current ammunition line, I guess it's doing all right. A second ago, this was kind of starved out. But we need to kind of ramp this up, and I want to do it with a different iron supply, because this one's gonna wear out before long. Whoops, I actually was in map view there. Let's see. Let's turn off pollution. We've got 329k left of iron ore there, but we're using that for science packs and everything. We got a whole bunch of iron here, 3.6 million. We've got iron up here as well, 4.7 million. And then 5 million over here on the right side. So I'd like to tap into one of those deposits and kind of go full on with ammunition production. Probably starting with the low tier ammunition. And then once we've got defensive walls up and turrets and everything, then maybe we can switch over to the upgraded ammunition. I didn't try, this is actually new. These guys just spawned in apparently. But that little area is separated. We could put a little wall over here, defensive wall. That separates us from this whole island and get some turrets and ammunition over there. And then down here, there's not much resource, which is kind of a drag. But maybe this is the place for a wall, this kind of narrow spot. And then the last thing, so it's walls, automating our ammunition to a higher degree. And then the third thing that's been kind of on my mind is seeing if we can automate the military science in our, little mini bus here that we've got going. So let's start with, what should we start with? Let's start with walls and ammunition. And let's do it down here. Boy, it'd be nice to encapsulate that copper deposit and wall these guys off. We'll see if we can go that far down. And there may be enemies over here too. So we may explore down there. Let's do ammunition first. And let's see if we can make our way over to this deposit and build a huge ammunition factory. We've actually got some coal we can tap into also for our steel furnaces nearby. Let's get on it. All right. First thing, we're going to need some of these long-range power poles. I think I put some in my build queue here. Yeah, we've got some in the build queue. We're going to need a ton of miners. I've got those building now as we speak. And we could take walls as well. I guess while we're waiting for this stuff to craft, I got ammunition crafting. I got a bunch of stuff crafting. Let's grab... I got a bunch of ammo and I've got some turrets. Let's grab some walls, a batch of walls, and do that while we're waiting for our miners and stuff to craft. And head down, straight down. I think their biggest risk from enemies is down here. And maybe we can do some exploring over this way and see just where to build that wall. It'd be nice to, like I said, include that copper. But we've got another huge copper deposit up here. We've got copper up there. Not too bad. Still, we can we can capture that, I'd like to do it. You know, we can also make a car, I think, at this point. Vehicle, where might you be? Pump. There it is. What do I need for this? Engine units. Steel and iron plates. Let's, this is a distraction, but let's set up a little ad hoc production of engine units. Just to operate in the background while we're doing other things. I don't think we can handcraft these. Where are you? Engine units, steel, gears, and pipe. All right, let's do a mini little factory to make this happen. One of these will be steel, one of these will be gears. I'm just going to feed these manually for now, probably. That's engine. I'll put steel right here. Gears. And pipe. And power. Over there. And I'm just going to feed these guys a bunch of iron, assuming I've got plates on hand. Just do this in batches for now. All right. Iron plates for you. Iron plates for you. I think that's all you need, right? And then steel. Steel for you. I'm going to take a couple more steel for me, just so we have it on hand. Not all that. The few stacks. That'll get us the engines going at least a little bit. Let's actually load these guys up. Couple more stacks for me. And we're going to grab a little bit of copper and then we're going to be on our way. That'll do. Let's head down and place some walls. All right, so we're coming up on the big copper deposit and the enemies are just below it. Let's do a little bit exploring off to the east of where this big copper deposit is and see if it's even more compelling for us to go right across there with our wall. Or see where we might hit water or something, some geological benefit. What do we got here? More stone. Be nice to come straight across. All right. Ooh, is there bad guys down there too? Oh man, map. Let's see. How big is that? There's more copper there. Let's try. Let's try. If we pay the price, we pay the price here. Let's put walls somewhere on the hot bar. I'm just gonna start building. This is going to be a monster long wall. Looks like the copper deposit sits a little lower. You may have to adjust down a bit. Let's call that the inner wall. I'm going to come down. Try to come across this way. I kind of want to leave a gap. I don't know if the enemies will path towards this gap or not. But I'm going to leave a gap here, and I'm going to start setting up some little ammunition depots. Let's throw this on the hotbar, these chests. Those go bye-bye. You go on the hotbar. How do I want to do this? I want... I'm trying to think. I had a design for this in the past. It's going to be something like this. I don't have power out here yet. But my belt of ammunition is going to be coming across something like that. That's the idea. And you can feed this chest, which will feed these two turrets. But for now, let's hand feed these guys, and maybe I can put a stack in there. Do something similar here. Don't have bots yet. And again, I don't have power out here yet, so this isn't going to get, even if I put ammunition in this box, it's not going to get used, but let's what's going on here? One for you, one for you, one for you. And I kind of want to do more. Let's throw some more up here, just temporarily, in case they do actually path in this direction, that they have a fighting chance. Alright, more wall. Hopefully we're underneath the copper at this point. Looks like it. Still building miners. I've got fast inserters in my build queue. Regular power poles. Okay, we got a cliff here. Get around that. And I need to pick research too. Is that lined up? I'm going to spend all the wall that I've got. And then we'll head up and start working on ammunition while more wall builds back at the main little factory. right, 3 deep is probably good enough for now. All right, good enough. Oh no, I still got some wall. Still got some wall. Do the rest, use it up. And then while I'm down here, if we look at the map, oh boy, yeah, if we do ammunition production way up there, let's think, how would we do it? I guess maybe I would route a belt of ammunition straight across and then down. Maybe down here. Oh no, maybe down kind of towards the middle, down and then split. So let's build a belt. Oops, get out of map view here. While we're down here, we're going to head back to base. We'll use our 400 little transport belts that we have left and start building the belt. That's going to bring the ammunition down this way. This is roughly in the middle. We can grab more belts. I should do the research. Let's pick research real quick. We can just pick anything here. Keep it moving. I don't have military science yet. I do have red and green. What do you need as a prerequisite? Why can't I do you? Milk processing, plastics. I'm guessing they want me to, yeah, do I have to harvest oil or something? Mine oil. Yeah, they're not gonna let me pick other things until I harvest oil. Which we can queue up here if we've got the resources. Do I have pump jacks? I do. Let's get 6 of those queued up too. All right, map. Go up a little higher still. Not a bad place to stop. We're out of belts. All right, I got 49, or I have 49 miners. We got 26 smelters. We might want more of those too. Let's get those queued up. We'll grab more materials over here. I should have power lines too. We'll make our way over to the steel area. We could try to do up the car build too. More wall, not right this second. Let's go get belts off our production line. Really want to get the ammunition production going. I'm a little nervous about the enemies. Don't know what to expect. Okay, I stored some belts over here. Let's grab all of those. And we can grab the ones on the belt as well. I can actually use a few inserters too. Actually more inserters, because we can use those to build the fast ones. What else do I need? Let's go down to where the coal is. I'm going to offload some of this wood that's just taking up space in my inventory. Just put a box over here for that. I'll keep a stack in case we need it for power poles. Maybe 2 stacks. And I see I need constructors too, or assemblers. Assembling machines. Let's get those queued up and grab more copper. More iron. While I'm here, I might throw a couple miners down actually. Alright, I need... Now I want more of these guys, so we need steel and some bricks. Take all that, and I got bricks right above. Those all queued up, just trying to think of what else I need. Power poles. And I can grab some more ammo. Alright, now let's finally make it our way over to that steel deposit. Straight off to the west. And we'll pull some power lines as we go. These guys are complaining about power. Who's not hooked up? What's going on here? Okay, we got a new problem to solve. These guys have power. Those guys do not. I think I need to connect up this whole branch. There we go. Let's throw a big power pole down here. He's in the hotbar anywhere. There's a spot. And we'll see how far these will take us. He's right there. Looks like I kind of did. Right, good enough. Let's grab some of this mess. Alright, let's get to it. Some miners. And then we're going to go up. I guess we're going to go up here. can do our smelting up this way. And we're stuck right now using coal as well, so I'm going to split this belt between coal and iron ore. And let's take a look at our coal situation. We got coal right there. Let's do it. This is going to be a little tricky through all these woods. Alright, that's relatively relatively straight. We're almost there, I think. Where are you, Cole? Way over here. Man. Alright, good enough. We need a path to get this coal out of here. I think we're going to go straight up with it. Maybe through here somewhere. I'm gonna dump this wood off. Miners. I'm just thinking about belts. Alright, that's that. Let's get this powered up, and I can see I burned through all my miners. I brought some extra iron and things. Let's get those crafting. Because we're going to need them over by the iron place where we're going back to. Those guys are all chugging away. Hopefully they won't draw biters. I do have ammo. I can put a couple turrets here, I guess. I don't have many turrets left. That one actually needs to be repaired. Let's get those crafting too. Alright, now we gotta belt this all the way over to that iron deposit map. I think we can go fairly high with this. You come up like that. Alright, now back to smelting some iron. And now I'm not sure if we can pull from down here. Let's put a bunch more smelters underneath this same belt. Let's do it and see how it plays out. Ages ago, when I last played Factorio, I mean years ago, there used to be conflicts when you had two inserters grabbing from the same spot on the belt. I don't know if that's still the case or not. If we see problems, we'll change it. And if iron gets starved out, which it might. Yeah, it looks like iron's getting starved out. About halfway through. Yeah, every 6 miners. So let's split the iron. See how I want to do this. Right there is fine. I'm going to move this power pole. This guy's gonna find his way up through here. And just help keep that belt saturated for the rest of these other 12 smelters. And then I'd like to see this belt saturated. Do I have miners? I do. Let's build some more of those. I think it's a little more ore on the belt. Alright, now we need to make ammunition out of this stuff. Yes, let's see. How do we want to do that? How do we want to do that? This belt doesn't need to go out this far, I think. Now unload that. Iron. We want to turn this into ammunition. How do we want to do it? Where do we want to do that production? Let's do it. Do it next door. This guy. And we're going to start with just the basic magazines. Fast inserters. Let's get more of those crafting if I have the ability. Ooh, I'm running out of stuff. Here we go. Power. We'll see how these guys do as far as draining that belt of input. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be all right. I think. We may have more production lines. Now we would need that ammo. At least one branch of that ammo to hook up with this belt way the heck out there. I've got 1,100 belts on me. So let's, how do we want to do this? Bring these guys down. Let's bring these guys out a bit in case we do scale this up a little. And this guy comes through. That should get us weapons or ammunition on both sides. Now we just need to break through all this mess. I don't want to use underground belts for this, so I'm going to clear the mess. I want to see what's going on with my belts. I do think we need to go down a little bit, although we could run right just south of this power line. Let's do that. Awesome, 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 awesome. So now we've got a belt taking ammunition down to our first defensive wall, and this is the one I'm most precarious about. I think what I want to do now is get a bunch of turrets crafting in my inventory. And then maybe we can build the car as well. And we need to pick research. Oh man. There's a lot to do. And I want to scale up that ammunition as well. This guy looks a little... See how this guy gets starved out on iron. I need to scale that up too. I've got miners. Let's do it. This is going to run out, and we may need to bring iron from far away to help keep this little line running. Looks like I got power connectivity issues too. That might be the bigger issue. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, that's back up and running. How is our power situation? 7.2. Yeah, almost 9. I've got boilers ready to go. Research, what else can we do? I think this all requires oil, right? Some prerequisites are not met. That's this guy. Portable solar panels. Plastics. Yeah, I just need to mine some oil. Let's do that, and then maybe we'll call it an episode. Let me see if I can get an oil tank or something. What do you need? Steel and iron plates. Iron plates. Here's steel. Let's grab a little bit. Oh, man. Yeah, that should improve. Reduce the draw off of this iron plate line so I can get ammunition. And steel. I mean steel, yeah, not ammunition. Alright, we want tanker. I should have pump jacks in my inventory. I do. That's the fluid wagon. That's not really what I wanted. I want this guy up here, I guess. And we got oil nearby. Where is it? Right there. Let's go pump some oil. Just to satisfy the tech tree so we can keep moving along. Thinking about what else I should queue up while I'm here. Get more fast inserters. I'm going to use regular splitters for a while. And down we go. I still have some old burners here. Could replace those. Yeah, that's for our... Let's do it. These are a bit more productive and efficient. We'll come across here, pull power down to this oil deposit. Suck up some crude. I think we probably just need a couple pump jacks and that'll do it. Yep. Awesome. Now can we pick more things in the tech tree? Flammables. I do want the flame turret. That's right here. Flamethrower. And then there's a flamethrower turret. Where's that? Let's do a search. This guy, is it the same thing? Okay. Yeah, powerful handheld and turret. Okay, what do we need for that? Just this guy. And that guy, definitely want those. Let's clear the search and queue up some more stuff. Projectile damage. I don't have military science yet. We're going to have to get that in a future episode. I want to make sure we've got good ammunition production, and then we'll move to automating the military science. Plastics, sure. Personal battery. Can't do that yet. Red circuit or advanced circuits. Flammables we have. Just do some of these, get them queued up. Ones we can actually research. Oh, explosives. Developing dangerous yet controllable explosives. Are these the ones that we can use to take out cliffs? I'm not sure. Modular armor. No more room in the queue. Alright, and then these guys, I think they keep pumping, right? Even if the oil doesn't go anywhere. Like, I don't know where that oil's going, if it's spilling out on the ground or not. I'm going to disconnect these until we're ready to use them. And let's see, last thing, let's go upgrade our power situation. I've already got the boilers and the steam engines available. Try and hop on a belt here. Yeah, red and green science are doing fine for our needs anyway. I could grab some more inserters while I'm here. And down this way. All right, 2 more boilers. Checking under steam engines. Whoops, let's follow the pattern we got going here. Power, and then I need to hook up these boilers too, which I forgot last time. I don't know if, yeah, they don't share the steam, I don't believe. That should help a little. That's not going to solve all our problems, but it gets us closer. Yeah, I guess we've got excess capacity a tiny little bit. Let us hold us over for a little bit. Coal supply's looking pretty good. And yeah, there's our science packs. We got tons of them. That's looking pretty good. Could probably add more labs. I'm not going to bother just yet. I want to preserve some of this resource for the military science. Some of the steel, or the iron plates and the copper going in. Looks like that's a little anemic coming out of here too. This needs to be scaled up. Maybe with some down here. Same kind of thing. Yeah, let's wrap this episode here. What did we do? We started our first perimeter wall down here. We've got enemies right nearby, which makes me a little dubious, but our pollution's not really threatening that area. But I think between episodes I may add some turrets here, or we'll do it together on camera. Add turrets, and then get this belt of ammunition kind of to start feeding where we've got the turrets. These little crates full of ammunition. And we'll lock those crates down to like, I don't know, 5 or 10 stacks of ammo. These shared crates that are refilling the turrets. We're not filling every crate fully. And then we need to do more walls. And supply more ammunition, right? So as we're supplying ammunition out this way, we're going to need to, you know, fork this belt out in the other direction. And fortify a wall somewhere down here. A little tiny wall right there. And then we're going to have a great big wall somewhere up here. Ooh, it would be nice if we could hold that coal. More coal up there. We could try and do a big long wall this way, but I don't know what's up there. We'll see. We'll see. There's 4.2 million coal. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice to capture that. Could come down. Yeah, we'd have to have a wall here. Potentially a wall up there. If that's not protected by water. And then a big long wall maybe down and over. Something like that. Down and over. But that's a huge perimeter to defend. That's the kind of thing I think I want to work on next. Focus on defense is probably for a while. And ramp up our production of ammunition. Make sure we're protected. And then start thinking about a more permanent bus. Either scaling this little goofy one up, or moving over to where we've got a lot of space. Zoom. And doing a nice big bus for a lot more of our science packs and things. We got a lot of copper and iron over that way. Not bad. Not bad. Got decent resources. But we need to protect that perimeter. Yeah, that's it for this one. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series on Factorio Space Age. Oh man, I'm playing a very early version. And there's still updates coming in. So I'm seeing recipes change and everything. So your mileage may vary when you play. But I think, you know, it's mostly 95% done at this point that I'm playing. There shouldn't be any real big changes. But yeah, that's it for this one. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support as I always do. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.